Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing a review on some shadow sticks from Avon. They are called the Extra Lasting Eyeshadow Pencils. So, jumbo shadow sticks, these are cream shadows that you could wear on your eyes on their own, or they could be a great little base to wear underneath powder shadows. So I have 4 shades of these now. When I first mentioned these in a video on my other channel, I only had one, and I enjoyed that so much, and I found it so comparable to some other great long-wearing cream shadows that I had to pick up some more. This first one is kind of like a taupe with a little bit of lilac in there. That's called Amethyst. This next one is called Crystal Taupe, a real true taupe. Looks really kind of silvery looking when it catches the light. This is Topaz Shimmer, a really true bronze color. And then this one is called Smoky Plum. Super, super dark, not as much metallic shimmer in that one. Definitely something that could be smudged out for a smoky eye or something like that. First reason why I love these is the packaging. I love a stick form for a cream shadow that's not too skinny, not too huge, to where you can easily draw it all over your lid, or you can take it down under your eye very easily as well for smudgy lower liner. And check this out. Retractable, no sharpening. Yes, packaging wise these have passed my test, and they're the exact same like size and format as the Mally Evercolor shadow sticks, which I love so much. The thing that separates those two lines a little bit, I think Mally has an even better color range in her shadow sticks, but I think you'll definitely find some shades in the Avon line that you could latch onto and love and work into a lot of different looks too. And you can buy Avon online. A lot of people don't seem to know that. If you don't have, you know, a person in town coming by with booklets and stuff, you can just log on to, I think it's shop.avon.com and purchase this stuff on the web. Today I worked in 3 of the 4 shades that I have. I first used Crystal Taupe, and I went over most of my lid with that. And the way I like to use something like this is I draw it right on my lid, but then I like to blot over it with my finger because I'm picking up excess product and I'm kind of spreading it around just a little bit. It will set to the point where you won't be able to do that anymore after, you know, about a minute passes, so you want to be sort of quick with going ahead and getting that smudged out if that's the way you want it. And then I used the Smoky Plum on the outer part of my lid. I also used a little bit of that under my lower lash line, the outer part as well, and again just kind of blotting over it, smudging over it a little bit with your finger. And then I brought in Amethyst and went under the rest of my lower lash line with that. I want you to know that these can create a quick look all on their own. I'm not saying you have to put any sort of shadow on top of these in order to keep them from creasing, because they're very, very long wearing, just as is. That's so impressive to me. I love that quality in a cream shadow. I mean, cream shadows have come a long way. We're expecting them to now be something where you put them on and, you know, you rub across them and nothing happens, and they really, really stay for you. I mean, these swatches will stay through a shower if I don't make an absolute point to get my makeup wipe on there and get those off. But if you do intend for it just to be a base for another eye look, I like to kind of keep these sticks confined to my lid or my lower lash line, and then I went over them with some kind of coordinating shadows, and it was that simple. And as I think you'll find, and you probably know this if you like to use bases a lot, colored bases under your eye looks, especially shimmery ones like these can really add another dimension to your eye look. Like, it's not like you put shadow over the top of them and the beautiful shine and luminosity from these disappears, you know? It just instead steps up your shadow another notch, and now I've got, you know, a pretty taupe, but it's extra kind of glossy looking there on my lid. And then the staying power is extra handy when you're doing anything on your lower lash line. Have you ever been scared to do that really smudgy, smoky liner because you just thought, I can't trust it, it's gonna drift downward, it's gonna look double as smoky by later in the night, and that's not gonna be cute? With stuff like this, you know, you can get that thick, smudgy liner and not worry about it going anywhere. All these shades are really nice, and this is not the extent of the color selection. There's even more on the website that I've yet to try, but great packaging, great staying power. I'm so excited to have found something that definitely compares to those Mally Evercolor shadow sticks, but at a lower price. Thank you for watching this review, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you later. Bye.